In a world obsessed with titans, with heroes clad in vibrant suits, what if the true power lay not in their flight, but in the illusions they spun? The boys dared to ask. It pulled back the curtain, revealing a truth far more unsettling than any supervillain. This isn't just a story about good versus evil. It's a relentless, surgical dissection of our own reality. A mirror reflecting the absurd, the corrupt, the deeply flawed narratives we so readily consume. But how deep does this rabbit hole go? And what uncomfortable truths await those brave enough to look? At number 20, we begin with the corporate behemoth itself, Vought International. More than a simple evil corporation, Vought is a chilling pastiche of real-world conglomerates. It's Disney, Amazon, and Big Pharma rolled into one, meticulously crafting public perception while ruthlessly pursuing profit and power. Their reach is omnipresent, dictating not just superhero narratives, but also politics, media, and even personal lives. Fans immediately recognize this unsettling parallel, questioning the ethical implications of unchecked corporate influence. The message? Even heroism can be manufactured, branded, and sold. Our 19th parody exposes the glittering, yet hollow, core of the Seven. They are not merely an evil Justice League, they embody the manufactured celebrity, the carefully curated image. Each member a reflection of our societal obsession with fame, wealth, and power, often at the expense of genuine virtue. The public sees saviors, we see actors, playing roles scripted by Vought. This deconstruction resonated deeply, highlighting how public relations can transform flawed individuals into worshipped idols. It asks, how much of what we admire is truly authentic? Coming in at number 18, we confront Homelander, a terrifying synthesis of Captain America's iconography and Superman's power, twisted into an American nightmare. He's the personification of toxic masculinity, unchecked patriotism, and celebrity narcissism. His heroism is a performance, fueled by a craving for adoration and control. Fans were unnerved by the character's chilling familiarity, seeing reflections of performative leadership and the fragility of public trust. What happens when the symbol of hope becomes the ultimate tyrant? The question lingers. Our 17th moment shines a harsh light on Starlight's journey, a searing commentary on Hollywood's casting couch culture and the exploitation of young talent. Her initial idealism clashes brutally with Vought's predatory demands, reflecting the systemic abuses prevalent in entertainment. Fans reacted with both anger and solidarity, recognizing the all-too-real experiences of aspiring individuals facing powerful, corrupt gatekeepers. It's a painful reminder that even those with the purest intentions can be consumed by a depraved system. How many dreams are shattered behind the scenes? At number 16, we find the Deep's absurd and often pathetic redemption arc. A clear send-up of celebrity apology tours and performative activism, particularly in the wake of #MeToo revelations. His public apologies are hollow, his attempts at self-improvement superficial, all designed for PR rather than genuine change. The cult-like Church of the Collective offers a dark humor on how powerful institutions can manipulate vulnerable figures. Audiences delighted in the biting satire, recognizing the insincerity of many real-world public apologies. Does true redemption ever truly involve a PR team? Coming in at number 15, A-Train's struggles with his past actions and relevance mirrored the fleeting nature of internet fame and the unforgiving wrath of cancel culture. His desperate attempts to stay in the Seven, battling both a failing heart and dwindling public appeal, reflect the anxiety of being irrelevant in a digital age. The show deftly portrays how quick society is to build up and tear down its idols. Fans saw the mirror held up to social media's power, for better or worse. What is left when the public turns away? Our 14th parody is perhaps the most chilling, Stormfront. She embodies the insidious rise of alt-right extremism, leveraging social media to spread hateful ideologies. Her charismatic online persona belies a deep-seated racism and fascism, making her a terrifying stand-in for real-world figures who weaponize digital platforms. The shock of her true nature, especially for fans initially drawn to her perceived strength, was a stark reminder of how easily hatred can infiltrate the mainstream. This segment left an undeniable mark, prompting uncomfortable but necessary conversations. The digital age, a double-edged sword? At number 13, the very genesis of soups, compound V. This substance is a dark mirror to performance-enhancing drugs, designer babies, and the relentless pursuit of human perfection through science. Vought's creation and monetization of soup speaks volumes about corporate ethics, or lack thereof, in biotechnology. It poses a profound question: at what cost do we engineer our own destiny? The revelation that soups aren't born, but made, fundamentally shifts the hero narrative, exposing the fragility of natural ability versus manufactured power. A twisted form of evolution, perhaps? Coming in at number 12, Soldier Boy represents a decaying relic of a bygone era. A Captain America analog, he's a harsh critique of toxic masculinity, outdated patriotism, and the problematic glorification of past heroes. His brutal, unrefined methods clash starkly with modern sensibilities, revealing how much society has, or hasn't, evolved. His return forces a re-evaluation of history's icons, exposing their hidden flaws and challenging our collective nostalgia. What uncomfortable truths lie buried beneath layers of myth and legend? Fans grappled with the cognitive dissonance. Our 11th entry plunges into the depravity of herogasm. This infamous event, adapted from the comics, is a scathing indictment of fan service, the commodification of sex, and the sheer moral bankruptcy of the superpowered elite. It's a literal bacchanal, revealing the darkest desires hidden beneath the public persona of heroism. The sheer audacity of the sequence sparked widespread discussion and shock, pushing the boundaries of what superhero media can depict. It asks, how far can heroes fall before we stop calling them heroes? A moment both repellent and undeniably memorable. At number 10, we confront Blue Hawk, a stark and uncomfortable parody of police brutality and performative activism. His aggressive heroics often cause more harm than good, followed by hollow apologies and PR damage control. This character, and the public's reaction to his violence, directly references real-world discussions around law enforcement accountability and systemic issues. Fans felt the sting of recognition, as the show unflinchingly mirrored deeply divisive societal debates. When protect and serve becomes control and brutalize, what hope is left? Our 9th entry delves into Victoria Newman, a powerful and duplicitous politician. She perfectly embodies the hypocrisy and hidden agendas rampant in modern politics, playing both sides while secretly wielding terrifying power. Her populist rhetoric and anti-soup stance are a cover for her own manipulative ends, a cutting satire of figures who exploit public fear for personal gain. Audiences were captivated by the twist, seeing a reflection of political opportunism and the dangerous ease with which power can be consolidated. Trust, a commodity easily bought and sold? At number 8, we step into Vaughtland, a theme park that perfectly parodies the commercialization of heroism, specifically Disney's empire. It's a crass, profit-driven experience where heroic acts are reduced to merchandise and rides, stripping them of any genuine meaning. This segment highlights how easily even profound concepts can be packaged and sold, turning idealism into a commodity. The emptiness of the spectacle resonated with fans, a poignant commentary on how corporations exploit our affections for profit. Where does the magic end and the marketing begin? Our 7th parody focuses on Blindspot, a brief but impactful character who critiques the exploitation of disability in media. Vaught's attempt to force him into the 7, despite his obvious vulnerability, mocks the performative inclusion often seen in entertainment. His swift and brutal dismissal by Homelander is a cruel jab at how quickly such tokenism can be discarded. Fans felt the raw injustice, recognizing the superficiality of diversity initiatives when profit is the sole driver. Is representation ever truly genuine in a system built on exploitation? Coming in at number 6, Supersonic's meteoric rise and fall perfectly parodies reality TV fame and the manufactured redemption arc. His journey through American Hero is a cynical look at how personal struggles are commodified for entertainment, and how easily a second chance can be granted and then revoked by powerful entities. His eventual demise is a brutal commentary on the disposable nature of reality stars. Audiences recognized the ephemeral quality of such fame. What does it cost to be America's next top hero? Sometimes, everything. Our fifth entry, Godolphin University, is a clear jab at elite academies and young adult drama tropes, specifically X-Men's Xavier's School. It's a corporate-run institution designed to mold future soups into marketable assets, complete with a dark underbelly of secrets and exploitation. This parody highlights the pressure on young people to conform and perform, and the dangers of ambition in a cutthroat world. Fans appreciated the fresh take on a familiar trope, questioning the true cost of higher education when run by VOT. Is true learning possible under such scrutiny? At number 4, Black Noir's tragic backstory reveals a powerful critique of corporate silence and the mental health toll on heroes. His severe PTSD and masked persona hide deep trauma and exploitation by VOT, silencing his voice and agency. He's a poignant parody of stoic, mysterious heroes like Batman or Snake Eyes, stripped bare to expose the human cost of being a weapon. Fans reacted with sympathy, seeing the stark reality of mental health neglected by an uncaring system. Sometimes, the loudest screams are the ones never uttered. Our third top parody gives us Translucent, whose invisible skin becomes a chilling metaphor for surveillance and the erosion of privacy in the digital age. His ability to hide and observe without detection highlights the vulnerabilities we face from unseen eyes, whether corporate or governmental. His crude, voyeuristic tendencies further amplify this discomfort, forcing audiences to consider who truly has access to our private lives. The scene where he is trapped reveals a universal fear, being utterly exposed, with nowhere to hide. What price do we pay for our perceived security? Coming in at number 2, Payback, the Seven's predecessors, serve as a parody of archaic superhero teams and the problematic nostalgia for past eras. Their dysfunction, infighting, and morally questionable past actions expose the rot that often lies beneath glorified origins. This segment critiques the idea that the good old days were inherently better, challenging the narrative of progress and showing how the seeds of present-day corruption were sown long ago. Fans saw it as a brutal dismantling of Golden Age idealism. History, perhaps, is rarely as pure as we remember it. Finally, at number 1, the overarching parody, The Boys' unflinching reflection of our world. It's not just about specific moments, it's the cumulative effect, the persistent, uncomfortable mirroring of societal ills. From corporate greed to political polarization, from celebrity culture to media manipulation, the show serves as a brutal satire of modern life itself. It forced audiences to question their own heroes, their own institutions, their own complicity in the systems that create these soups. This profound impact shifted expectations for superhero narratives, pushing them towards darker, more analytical territory. The show doesn't just tell a story, it holds up a mirror, asking us to confront the uncomfortable reflections staring back. And in that confrontation, perhaps, lies a chance for understanding, for change. Or does it?